So first thing on the outside, vents all the way around. Keep it clear of snow. Don't let it,
both sides, right?
Yeah, you got vents on this side and vents on this side. You don't want snow building up.
Okay.
You probably won't really have to worry about it on this side. You're not gonna have anything falling over here.
Okay.
So yeah, just don't let snow build up. Big snowstorm, just come out here, shovel it out.
Okay.
Yeah, your electrical conduit there, your gas pipe there. That valve, that's a valve. This is a gas valve.
Oh, okay.
You can turn the gas off. You won't ever need to touch that. It's just for service, really.
Oh, okay.
And then continuing on the outside, most important part for you is that light. You always want to see that green light.
Oh, okay.
Green light, you're good to go.
Okay.
So, yeah, just make it a habit to come out here and check that green light. If you have a green light, you're good. Flashing green just means it's currently running.
Oh, okay.
So if it's blinking, that just means it's running. During a power outage, it'll be blinking.
Okay.
Red light is no good. Red light's off.
Oh, okay.
So if you see that red light, give us a call.
Okay.
If it's an emergency, obviously call us right away. If it's not an emergency, just wait till the next day and call us.
Okay. It just not function doesn't mean there's any safety issue or something.
No, yeah, the red
okay.
light, yeah, isn't like there's no danger. Or
okay.
Yeah, it's just a system malfunction, so it's just gonna sit here. It's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
It's just off.
Oh, okay.
So give us a call. We are gonna ask you to come out here and lift this lid and
Okay.
just check this screen, because this screen will tell you what's going on.
Okay.
And just read us off the error code that's on there, because they'll give you an error code. It'll say error code 3003,
Okay.
low oil pressure, whatever it may be.
Okay.
And then there's also a yellow light. The yellow light will come on next to the green one or next to the red one. That's just a routine maintenance light, so that'll come on about this time next year,
Oh, okay.
reminding you do for an oil change.
Okay.
And then when we come do an oil change, we
Okay.
reset it, and then it just starts counting down again.
Okay.
So you always want to see that green light.
Okay.
So moving in here, you got your screen here. You got auto on the left, which is what you always wanted in. Off on the right, and then in the middle, this blue button, manual, that just manually starts it.
Okay.
When you call us, if it's an emergency and you call us and we have you come out here, we might have you push a couple buttons and then try starting it in manual.
Okay.
So just be aware that we are going to have you come out here and just push some buttons. You don't need to remember any sequences or whatever, because we'll tell you on the phone.
Okay.
So we'll just tell you exactly what button to push, what sequences to do, and whatever.
Okay.
And then this breaker right here, that's what allows power that's generated here to go inside. So if during a power outage, if the generator comes on, but you never get power back inside, that's the first thing to check. It's this breaker.
Oh, okay.
Most likely it got turned off by accident or something. That's really the only situation you would ever run into with that. And then it's just a regular breaker, so it just cycles off and on. That's all. So always an auto. And then moving in here, so your orange is oil related. So you got your oil, your dipstick right here,
Okay.
your oil fill right here, oil drain, and your oil filter with the cold weather sleeve on it.
Okay.
So this sleeve just keeps this oil filter warm when it's under 32 degrees out. There's also a battery pad underneath the battery, which is in this compartment here. So one thing you are required to do is maintain oil levels. All that means is this: if this runs for, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive days, it could burn through oil. It'll eventually shut off, and it'll tell you right on the screen, low oil pressure.
Okay.
And if you call us and tell us that it says low oil pressure, we're going to ask you to add oil to it.
Okay.
You just twist this, just pull the dipstick, check it. You got 2 dots on here. You want to be between those 2 dots somewhere,
Okay.
closer to this top dot this way. So just check it, and then tell us what you see, and then we're just going to ask you to add oil. Twist this cap off, pour in a few ounces, check the dipstick again.
What kind of oil? Is it like the engine oil we use, snow blower, or different kind of?
I don't know exactly what you use in those. It's 5W30. You might already have some
5W30,
kicking
right?
around. 5W30 full synthetic.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So just, pick up a couple quarts, whatever, have it kicking around. You probably never need it, but if you do, it'll definitely save you. If we're super busy, we can't get out to you.
I see.
It'll take you 2 seconds to do this yourself, and you'll be up and running in no time.
Okay. But no specific brand or something.
No,
just,
no specific brand.
Just from Home Depot.
Home Depot,
Okay.
Walmart, AutoZone, wherever you want to go. As long as it's 5W30, that's all.
Okay, and make sure it's a full sync.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it. Any other questions out here?
Not really. So the oil when it low, it will protect itself. So
Yeah, it'll
okay.
protect itself. So once it gets too low, it'll shut off.
Okay.
So it'll shut off. It'll throw a red light. This screen will tell you. It'll tell you lower oil pressure right on there.
Oh, okay.
So then you'll just add oil to it. We'll walk you through resetting the error code,
Okay.
and then you'll be able to fire it back up.
Is it there's a key can?
Yep.
lock it,
Yeah.
or-
So there's a key. I'll show you on that side.
Oh, okay.
So this key here,
Okay.
the key starts vertical. A little bit of pressure on the lid
Mm,
to compress. There's like a gasket in the lid that you got to compress,
okay.
and then just quarter turn horizontal,
Oh, okay.
and then just pull it out.
Oh,
So that key's for you.
oh, okay.
One other thing, this runs once a week for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It comes preset for Wednesdays at 2. It just runs out here independent, doesn't do anything to your power inside. It'll just run for 10 minutes and then shut off.
Okay.
Wednesdays at 2, if that's all right, or we can change it.
Yeah. What's the time it's going to run?
2 p.m. in the
2
afternoon.
PM. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So
Yep.
then at least don't
Perfect.
bother.
Yeah, most people keep it at that. Sometimes you drive through a neighborhood at Wednesdays at
Yeah,
2, and
I know.
everybody's generators will be running.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it out here. Any other questions?
And do we need to?
No, these holes down here, there's no access from that base up into the main compartment.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen a mouse or a chipmunk or anything get into the generator.
Okay.
If they want to live in there, go right ahead. I've seen them living in there before.
Okay.
The only thing I've ever seen get in these compartments is ants and stink bugs.
Okay.
Which stink bugs and ants, you're not really going to do much about them.
So what does this hole do? So.
This is just the base. This is just for shipping. Those holes are just there so you can bolt it down.
Oh, I
So
see.
you put a
Okay.
little clamp here and you can bolt it down.
Oh,
Or
okay.
if you were to put this on like a concrete pad in more of a commercial setting,
Okay.
you can bolt it down that way.
So I mean, should we keep filling because eventually there was all needles or leaf will be come inside, right? Or even grass coming. So and even some when we clean up, this will be less and less. Should we just fill them or fill those pebble? Or?
You can if you want, or if you want, when we call you to schedule an oil change, you can tell us to bring out a bucket. If you notice this is getting low, we can fill in around it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just crushed stone. It's not a big deal if it sinks a little. It'll definitely settle a little bit in the frame.
Okay.
But you don't got to worry about like pine needles or anything. And these vents, if you feel in these vents, there's mesh behind these vents. So like if you got a big, a bunch of pine needles around this, you don't have to worry about it sucking them in or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
So,
All right.
all right. So we'll head downstairs and finish the walkthrough down there. I'll show you the transfer switch. I'm gonna shut the power off. We're gonna make
Okay.
sure this thing comes on and works and transfers over properly.
Okay. All right. Thanks.